Good evening all, welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going back to the Tiny Rebel 7th birthday pack, and this particular beer is a Belgian strong ale with pomegranate and molasses, and it is brewed by Tiny Rebel and Yeastie boys. This is the one in question. So like I say, it's a Belgian strong ale and it weighs in at 8% ABV. And it says, Yeastie boys are just epic. No other word describes their passion for beer and producing some of the best collaborations in the craft arena. We tore up the rulebook to produce something truly special. Pomegranate and molasses Belgian strong ale. So good we wanted to make it twice. Expect your senses to be taken to the Middle East via Belgium for the most decadent beer you could imagine. And that sounds interesting to me, decadent. Wonder what they mean. Is it going to have a nice rich mouth feel? Is it going to be strong on flavour? Is it going to be thick and mouth coating? Who knows? I guess we'll find out in a minute. So yeah, 8% Belgian strong ale flavoured with molasses and pomegranate. So yeah, this has got to be one of my favourite artworks of the whole pack. I mean, you've got the bears. Look, you've got lots of bears. Come on, focus. There you are. Loads of bears. Loads of them. Love it. The colours, it just works for me. Anyway, it's about the beer. Let's crack her open and see what we get. So, strong ale. I'm expecting a reasonably dark colour. And I'm not wrong. It's amber-ish. My pour is terrible. Apologies there. Got a huge head on it. But yeah, so you can see, it's pretty dark. Tan head, a couple of fingers worth. It's not clear, there's a little bit of haze. Let's see if you can get that up close. Yeah, so you can see there's a bit of haze going on. As for the aromas, there's an ever so subtly sour edge to it. Not as in bad, but like a saison type sharpness that's coming through. A little bit of that sweetness from the molasses, but that's a dark sweetness, if that makes sense. Not like your saccharine sweet. Almost berry notes coming through. Yeah. Smells alright. I mean, the pomegranate could be adding to the sharpness as well, because, yeah, it could be. I may be wrong, but yeah, it looks good. Looks like a nice beer. Cheers. That's interesting. I get what they mean by decadent. There is a sweetness there, but it's not as heavy as I was expecting. I mean, there's a decent mouthfeel, don't get me wrong, but I was expecting perhaps cloying, kind of that almost chewy type affair going on, but I've not got that. Yeah, I like that. That's a little bit different. Now, I can't really taste too much of the pomegranate, but I can get a bit of dryness on the finish that can sometimes be associated with pomegranate juice. It's not overly hoppy. Malty, very malty. And that works well with the molasses. There's I get what they mean by decadent. It's rich, it's very rich. What else can we get from here? Not a huge amount. There's no real giveaway as to what else to expect other than the molasses and the pomegranate. Tastes good though. Tastes good. It's a lingering but subtle finish in the aftertaste. It is sweet, and it's typically Belgian, that Flemish style. Nothing unexpected out of the ordinary here, but it's just done very, very well. I could see me drinking more than one of these. I don't see why they say they'd want to brew it again. Yeah, that is, it's rich, it's strong, it's tasty. So, let's do a little bit of a score based on the little bit that I've had so far of the pomegranate and molasses Belgian strong from Tiny Rebel and Yeastie boys. Would I buy it again? Well, I think I would, because I've already implied that I would. Now, of course, that's going to give it a minimum of a 3 out of 5. But how much more than that? Well, it's like I said, it's not overly hoppy. I mean, it has something interesting. I mean, in fact, I didn't cover the ingredients. There's obviously water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops, pomegranate, molasses, marlab spice, and yeast. Now, I'm not sure what that spice is, or indeed how much it's contributed to the overall flavour, but I like it. It's different. It is different. There's that kind of, I get what they're saying by via the Middle East. I get it. I can't put my finger on it. I mean, if you're thinking like Moroccan food, those kind of sort of flavours, yeah. I know that's a terrible, terrible description, but it works. But yeah, so it's got at least a 3. Now, it's not overly hoppy, and big hops get big scores from me. But I can't give it a huge score because it hasn't got huge hop. And that's what really makes it for me. It's malty, it's flavoursome, and I would absolutely, without question, drink it more than once. I like the ABV. It's not particularly well exposed, so it's hidden, it's easily drunk. So I would say probably a 4. A good 4 out of 5 on the Untapped scale for the Tiny Rebel and Yeastie boys pomegranate and molasses Belgian strong ale. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, this has indeed been that beer. This is the beer. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, and I'll see you again soon in another video.